In this video, I'm going to be ranking the best dark matter cards right now in NBA 2K25 My Team on a tier list here ranging from S that does go all the way down to D tier, and we have about 65 to 70-ish of the best dark matter cards in this entire game. So let me know what dark matters are you guys currently rocking on your squad, and of course let me know what you guys would change about my tier list, but these are going to be all of the best dark matter cards in this game right now. Starting off with dark matter Rick Smith, who seriously might be one of the best dark matters in this entire game, and I feel like you have to throw Rick Smith somewhere in that S tier category. We're talking about a 7'4" card that can play the center and power forward position with a 7'8" wingspan, but the ability to play power forward seriously makes Rick Smith one of the best dark matter bigs in this game, and just overall one of the best dark matter bigs, or one of the best dark matter cards in this entire game. His defense on the interior is really good. His jump shot is actually super nice with the KCP base, the Dario Saric upper on very quick timing. Easily going to throw Rick Smith in that S tier category. Talking about Dr. J, he feels like a B tier card to me. I mean, he's good, maybe could be a little bit higher than B, but realistically, Dr. J doesn't have that fast of a jump shot. His dribble sigs aren't that good compared to a lot of the other top tier dark matters in this game. Like dark matter Cedric Maxwell is easily better than that dark matter Dr. J. So said he has to be an S, 6'8" 2 guard, 7-foot wingspan. This is pretty much a hidden invincible card. He has the best dribble sigs in the game. Like literally the best dribble sigs in the game with the Pro 2 fade, which is the best fade, and then also a very good jump shot and the best motion style. Cedric Maxwell, one of the top like 3 to 5 dark matter cards in this game. LeBron, I would say, is somewhere in like C to B. He's not a bad dark matter card, but again, there's so many top tier dark matters in my team right now. Like Mike Conley is definitely lower than LeBron for sure, and Mike Conley is probably one of the worst dark matters on this tier list, but I do think LeBron's going to be in C, Mike Conley is going to be in D tier. Now, Rudy Gobert, I'm kind of deciding between B and A, because Rudy Gobert does provide, a lot of size at the center position. He can also play power forward. His defense is really good, one of the best defensive cards in this game, but the jump shot is very questionable. So I think for now, we're going to throw Rudy Gobert in B tier, because dark matter Chet to me is still an absolute beast as a dark matter. One of the best defensive cards at the power forward position. He's also 7'1" with like a 7'6" wingspan, has a better jump shot than Rudy Gobert. Maybe doesn't have the strength or the size that Rudy Gobert has, but I do think Chet's a better card, just in my personal opinion, because of the jump shot. Ron Harper is really good. He's at least B tier. I kind of almost want to throw Ron Harper in A. I'm gonna go at least B tier for Ron Harper for now, but I think he could easily be an A tier card. Brandon Ingram is good. I like BI somewhere in that B tier category. He's a 6'10" 2 guard with a very solid jump shot. I would say Taco Fall got to be an S. I mean, we're talking about another massive center card. Like, this card is unbelievably tall, 7'5" at the center position with an 8'2" wingspan, and seriously one of the best player models in this game. I know there's a huge debate between Taco and some other big man and him being overpriced, and I can understand those arguments, but from using Taco Fall in game, I just find him to be an unbelievable card. Defensively, he gets some of the glitchiest animations in this game. I really do like his jump shot. I feel like it's very consistent in the catch and shoot, and this card is just unstoppable in the paint. So for me, I do think Taco Fall is an easy S tier dark matter. I would say Alex Caruso is going to be an A, so I'm also going to move Ron Harper up into the A tier category. I mean, I would say that both these cards are really good defensively at the point guard position, and it makes sense to put both of these cards in the A tier category. Talking about Trey Murphy, I don't know, you guys can let me know, but I wasn't really a huge fan of this card when I have tried out his jump shot, and I feel like his dribble sigs aren't anything too spectacular. Like, they're decent sigs, but they're not incredible. I wasn't a huge fan of his jump shot, so like, to me, I think Trey Murphy is okay as a dark matter card. He's going to be in C tier. Artis Gilmore, he's probably like high B, low A. I'll go like low A for Artis Gilmore. He is 7'2", can play power forward, also center. Really good player model. He's a nice defensive card. I do like Artis Gilmore, at least in the A tier category. Ron Artest, he's another like maybe C to B tier card. He doesn't do much besides play really good defense on the perimeter and hit a wide open jump shot. So I mean, he's a good 3 and D card, but realistically at this time of the year, for when dark matters can be either extremely tall like a Taco Fall, Rick Smith, or have the best sigs in the game like a Cedric Maxwell while also being a good defender, I think you got to put Ron Artest in C tier. Dark matter Kareem is at least a B. I know people are probably going to disagree with that and want Kareem to be an A tier. I can maybe understand the argument, but I'm going to go B tier for Kareem. Very high B, could possibly be in low A tier. I would say Pascal Siakam got to be at least B. He's another really well-rounded small forward, has a nice jump shot, good defensively, good at getting to the basket. Dark matter Luol Deng, one of the best dark matters in this game. I don't know if I would go S tier, but he's a really good defender with a nice jump shot. I do like Luol Deng a ton. Richard Jefferson gotta go S. I mean, he's not as good as Cedric Maxwell, but this card's jump shot is literally the same as Invincible Jokic's. He's 6'7" at the 2 with an unbelievable release, Pro 2 fade, and almost the best dribble sigs in the game. He's just missing his size up, so I do think Richard Jefferson, one of the best Dark Matters, gotta throw him in S tier. Talking about Sengun, I mean, he's okay, I guess, at the power 4 position. We could throw Sengun in C tier. Dark Matter D-Rob, for me, is probably C. I know people are going to disagree with that. I just don't like his jump shot whatsoever. And to me, I feel like you have to have a good jump shot at this time of the year. Rudy Gobert is a better defensive card, in my opinion. They're about the same height and wingspan, but I do like his jump shot more than D-Rob's. Kawhi is still probably B to A. He's still an amazing defensive card. His jump shot's really good. He can move a little bit with that behind the back. I like Kawhi in A tier. Dark Matter Dikembe, one of the best Dark Matters in this game, still to this day. Unbelievable power forward card, amazing defender with a really good jump shot. Bargnani is solid. I would say he's either like high C to low B. I could go like low B tier for Bargnani. I do like his jump shot, and I feel like he plays solid defense. Jalen Johnson, another like C to B tier card. We'll go B tier for Jalen Johnson. I do like his jump shot, and he's a good defensive small forward. Triple J, probably also in B tier. A little bit undersized at power forward, but he does have a really good jump shot and is an amazing defender. Josh Smith is also going to be in B tier. Reggie Theus to me is C. I feel like people might disagree with that. I know a lot of people like this card. I wasn't too wowed with this card. Like 6'6" at point guard is good. He's a nice defender. His jump shot's pretty solid. Pro 2 fade. I found his sigs weren't the best, to be honest with you. And to me, I feel like Ron Harper is a much better card at the point guard position. LaMarcus Aldridge, because of his size, has to be at least in B tier. Not a huge fan of his jump shot. He doesn't have very much movement, but he is a 6'11" shooting guard with an amazing player build. Dark Matter Bull, gonna be in C tier in my opinion. I think this card, you know, it's kind of like D-Rob, where their jump shots are just not very usable in my opinion. If you can agree with them, if you can agree with their jump shots, you'll probably like Bull, you'll probably like D-Rob. I just can't agree with their jump shots, you know, personally. So for me, they're both gonna have to be in C tier. I would say Chauncey Billups is B. He's a very underrated point guard. He's 6'3" with the best sigs in the game, a good defender, and also a nice jump shot. I would say Jack Sigma, probably another B to maybe A tier card. Like I could see low A for Jack Sigma. He does play really good defense and does have a nice jump shot. This same release as Rick Smith. I would say Dolph Shays is probably also A. Maybe could be considered S, but I'm gonna go probably like somewhere like the middle to high A tier for Dolph Shays. Corey Maggette, one of the worst Dark Matters in this game. He's going in D tier. Now Dark Matter Vladimir Radmanovic is one of the better Dark Matter cards in this game. I'm gonna go very high A tier for now, but I could definitely see this card in S. He's 6'10" at small forward with an amazing jump shot. Tim Thomas is also going to be an A. He's an amazing 6'10" small forward as well with a really good jump shot. I mean, both those cards are unbelievable at the small forward position. OG Anunoby is just like a better Ron Artest, not by a ton, but I do think he's a little bit better than Ron Artest. Dark Matter Mark Eden, another center card that you could consider S, but I want to keep it to like the best of the best Dark Matters in this game. Mark Eden is an absolute giant center, does have a really good player model and a very solid jump shot. Talking about Dark Matter Sar, also feel like he has to be an A. He's another really good defensive power forward. Him and Chet are pretty much the same card at the power forward position. Dark Matter Rick Barry, Amen Thompson are both going to be A tier cards as well. Very good shooting guard options. Amen Thompson is the best sigs in the game. So does Rick Barry, some of the best dribble sigs. I do like Rick Barry's jump shot a little bit more than Amen Thompson, but Amen Thompson is a much better defender compared to Rick Barry. But both those cards are at least going to be an A. I would say Terry Dischinger is probably like C tier, maybe B at the highest. I would say like Pascal Siakam, Jalen Johnson, Josh Smith, those type of cards are better at the small forward position. DeAndre Ayton, I would say is A, or sorry, B alongside Rudy Gobert and Kareem. Deron Williams also going to be in B tier alongside Chauncey Billups. I would say Jason Kidd is also going to be in B tier. Does still have a very good jump shot. Chris Middleton and Mike Miller, I'm throwing in C tier just because they're very one-dimensional. They do have really good jump shots, but that's about it. They're good catch and shoot players, but they can't really defend at a super high level. They don't have the best sigs in this world, and I think at shooting guard, I would much rather take like a Dr. J, much rather take like a Brandon Ingram, OG Anunoby that at least gave me top tier defense while also having a very good jump shot. Marcus Gasol is still very good at power forward. I'm going to go Marcus Gasol at least in B, but I could understand Marcus Gasol in A. He is still a great power forward card. If you got this card from the I think it was Signature Series Festival. I'm going to go A tier for Marc Gasol. His jump shot is absolutely amazing. Joe Dumars, I'm going to go in C tier. Manu Ginobili, I'm going to go B. He's a good 6'6" point guard with a decent jump shot. Michael Finley and Luka, both going to be in B tier as well. The thing with Luka is his jump shot is really good, but his SIGs are not good whatsoever, and to me that's a huge flaw about a point guard in June. Gotta have those SIGs to be able to move at a very high level. Dark Matter AK, gotta go A. I mean, his defense is top tier with a really good jump shot. Giannis, I don't know if you could go higher than B tier just because of his jump shot and lack of three ball, lack of shooting in game. He's still a really good slashing card, still a really good defender. Do like Giannis as one of the better Dark Matters in this game, but I don't know if he's going to be A tier or above. Brandon Miller is also going to be in B tier. Jared Wallace is also going to be in B. Ben Wallace is probably also B. The thing with Ben Wallace is he's undersized, but his jump shot is incredibly good at the power forward position with that patty base. His jump shot is just so unguardable, and his defense is really good, even being a 6'9" power forward. Brad Miller to me is, I would say like low A. I do like the SIGs of Brad Miller at the power forward position. Dominique Wilkins was never a huge fan of this card, even though he's 6'8" at point guard. Gonna throw Dominique in C tier. Stephon Castle realistically is B. He's a good defender, has a nice jump shot, but the SIGs aren't the best with this Stephon Castle card. Michael Beasley, one of the best Dark Matter cards in this game. Gotta throw Michael Beasley at least in S tier. I mean, unbelievable small forward with one of the best jump shots in this entire game. Talking about Risa Shea, just because of his size at point guard, and I do think he's better than like a Dominique. He's better than a Stephon Castle, a Manu Ginobili, right? These type of shorter point guards because he's 6'10" and a very good defender. Walt Frazier is good. He's like another Jason Kidd, Deron Williams, these type of point guards that have extremely fast jump shots and very solid dribble SIGs. Josh Giddey, to me, because of his size, is at least B tier. Is Josh Giddey on the same level as like a Caruso, Ron Harper? Probably. So I'm going to go like low A. Maybe I'll move Stephon Castle up into A tier as well. RJ Barrett, one of the worst Dark Matters on this list. So is Nicholas Batum. Both those cards going to be in D tier. Peja Stojakovic wasn't a huge fan of this card when he first dropped, but I do like him quite a bit. He's in B tier. Franz, for me, also going to be in B tier. He's a good shooting guard, 6'10" with a nice jump shot. Bill Walton's going to be in B. And then I think Steven Jackson's going to be in the C tier category. But yeah, I mean, we could probably move a couple cards into S if we wanted to make the tier list a little bit more balanced. Like cards like Mark Eden could definitely go in S. Cards like Vladimir could definitely go in S. To me, that's the only cards I'd move up into the S tier category, just because I want to keep a lot of the cards in A, because I want the S tier to be like the best of the best cards in this game at the Dark Matter tier. But let me know what you guys think about my Dark Matter tier list. And yeah, I'll be getting you guys probably an Invincible tier list coming out this weekend, so make sure to stay tuned for that. If you guys want to go see the best cards at the Pink Diamond tier, Galaxy Opal tier, 100 overall tier, I do have videos on those as well that I've dropped this past week, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.